The film which you are about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of youths.
Picking up my friend Ella.
But had they lived very, very long lives, they could not have expected, nor would they have wished to see as much of the mad and macabre as they were to see that day.
There is a figure walking towards me.
For them, an idyllic summer afternoon drive became a nightmare. The events of that day were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hey guys, it's September 3rd, 2016, and I'm here in Austin, Texas, picking up my friend Ella, and we're gonna go visit the places where they filmed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre today.
Good morning. Literally, like, I walked outside for 2 seconds and I'm already sweating.
Hey guys, sorry to go all back to the future on you, but it's Colin here in October of 2017. The first leg of our journey that day would bring Ella and I to Kingsland, Texas, to the new location of Leatherface's home in the original film.
They wouldn't want to go do. This is super like photogenic right now. Look at this though.
It's like,
Exactly.
it's just
Is rented as a movie set for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1973.
Is anybody home?
That's where, in the film, you would have been killed.
go right back in here.
Is anybody home?
So right behind me is the actual place where Leatherface killed his victim and slammed the door.
Now I have to film it.
But you know, it's just...
Sure. Get that shot. Okay, we're good now. So we just finished at the house. It was really good for lunch. Have a nice day, guys.
Well,
After getting a bite to eat, Ella and I packed up and drove about an hour to Leander, Texas to visit the Baghdad Cemetery, which was used by Tobe Hooper and company to film that iconic first shot from the original.
here now at the Baghdad Cemetery here in Leander, Texas. And this is actually the cemetery where the beginning of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original film, was filmed. And that plot is over in that direction, and now we're gonna go back and check it out.
Converged on the cemetery, fearing the remains of relatives have been removed. No suspects are in custody as the investigation at the scene continues. Oil storage units continue to burn. Sheriff Jesus Maldonado refused to give details in the ghoulish case and said only that he did have strong evidence linking the crime.
From Leander, we headed on about another hour-long drive down to Bastrop, Texas, to check out the filming location used for the gas station in the original film. Side note, the place is now a fully functioning barbecue restaurant. Highly recommended.
But I think it's just like...
Haha, this is so sick. This is it. And look it, We Slaughter Barbecue. That's the name of the restaurant that's opening up here. This is sick, dude. This is the sign that used to be hanging up there. Oh, Jesus.
What's in there?
Dude, just take your
No.
glasses off and go look in there.
No, I
just
can't.
look.
Oh my god!
There's a mannequin right there. That scared the out of me. That's freaky.
But like I did.
Oh, dude! That's the van from the original movie. Wow. Dude, this is the actual van that they rode in the movie. Wow. See, it looks like you can still see like fake blood back there.
Georgetown.
And that's the Crawford Mill?
Yeah, the Crawford Mill. Yeah.
But he said it'd be nice if he had someone to go with him. But like...
After dropping Ella back off in Austin, I headed back out to begin finding the filming locations from Michael Bay's 2003 remake of the original, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed. I feel this is pre-Transformers Bay at its peak. It was great. So yeah, my first stop was Manor, Texas, to pay a visit to the gas station filming location at the beginning of the film.
The film which you are about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of youths. It is all the more tragic in that they were young. Had they lived very, very long lives, they could not have expected, nor would they have wished to see, as much of the mad and macabre as they were to see that day. The events of that day were to lead to one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
These roads out here really do look like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This actually reminds me of where Leatherface was walking with his chainsaw, like in the poster and shit like that. So I just got here to the gas station from the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not gonna lie, it is pretty creepy out here. It's kind of in the junction of some abandoned looking farm homes. And I feel like there definitely is potential for some kind of freaky to happen here. I was trying to look up a clip from the movie to see where they filmed this, but I don't even have service out here.
Dude, gas station.
Let's take a quick look. Something kind of creepy is all this abandoned shit that this person has collected. You can hear muted old country music coming from inside there. I'm telling you, it is very, very strange around here. Spooky.
After gassing up, yeah, I know that was lame, don't roast me. I picked up my friend Dan and we headed off to visit the old Crawford Mill in Georgetown, Texas. It almost seemed like we were in a horror film ourselves. There was a thunderstorm brewing, we had to stop in at a local country store to ask for directions, it was pretty creepy. Basically, we were lost.
Spooky boys. Wow, dude, that looks insane, bro.
Right? Dude, this is literally like a horror movie. We're gonna go into this general store and be like, hey, you guys know where the old Crawford Mill is? They're gonna be like,
don't go down that road. Oh, you're talking about the old Crawford Mill.
And then some old guy will be like, oh, it's just down the road. I can show y'all.
But after that, I'm turning around. 'Cause I'm not.
I ain't going in that place.
Oh, boy. Should I keep it filming?
Looking for the old Crawford Mill.
I want to say it's on this road, the 1105, and you turn right here. Let me actually show you just to make sure. I know they're like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So it's literally like when you take this out, you take this first like road, it's 1105.
Thanks so much. The old Crawford Mill. I wouldn't go out there if I was you boys.
Oh, ye old Crawford Mill. White House.
What is...
This is wild, dude. And this graffiti. Look at this graffiti, man.
Ain't no sheriff here.
$1982. To gin or not to gin? That's funny as wow. Holy oh, that's what I'm saying. Oh, dude, look at that spider, dude. Oh my God, dude. Holy, that is the biggest spider I've ever seen. Holy shit, dude. This, man, I'm out. Yeah, I can't do spiders, man. Like, I mean, dude, this literally, the lighting in here looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Who are you? Without like any steroids or anything. Unnatural. This must have been some sort of step stool for midgets.
That's so cool.
People looking at one point budget.
Gin just flows, or you just open up a hole and like 100 spiders fall onto you. I cannot deal with that. Look at this.
Yo, are you trying to like climb up there? Holy shit.
Yeah, I agree. Crazy motherfucker, dude. Might have just outspooked the spook. They filmed inside and outside. This one's kind of cool, this graffiti. And for that...
From the old Crawford Mill, I dropped Dan off and began my final leg of the journey. The sun was down and it seemed like something dark was on the horizon.
You government, you for taking my money, you, middle finger to the government as I drove through. I hope they got that on their ticket picture. This definitely looks like Chainsaw Massacre territory. Well, it's starting to get dark out, and Ella had to go home because of something. Well, it's starting to get dark out, and I'm almost pulling up to the actual. Well, it's almost dark out.
Turn
now.
right onto FM 972 toward Wahlberg.
Well, it's almost dark out, and I'm just trying to get to the final couple locations. I'm pulling into an off-highway road right now. Well, all the Google Maps that I've seen have led me to here, and I have no idea where it would be other than here. Now, let me tell you, it's scary going to these locations, and it's scary going to ghostly places, but this right here is legitimately scary. These roads are so dark, I can't see anything. Look, there's with the brights on, but you still can't really see that much. And people come out of nowhere, and turns come out of nowhere. They have no warning. Just trying to get to this final place is putting my own life in danger. You have no idea what I do for you guys.
The destination is on your right.
To show you how to give up and just hang for your neck.
So here I am at the Taylor meat processing plant, an area here in Taylor, Texas, where they actually filmed the slaughterhouse scenes in both the remake and the prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's definitely got that smell. I believe it was about right here. They did both interior and exterior shots here for the film. These doors remind me of the ones that Leatherface slams. Oh, there's the meat plant. I wonder if there are animal ghosts and spirits here, honestly.
And to bring the journey full circle, for the final stop of the day, I headed full speed into the pitch black night to find Leatherface's family home from the remake, which sits just outside of Granger, Texas.
There's a creepy old windmill right there. There's security cameras everywhere out here, and I'm not going to trespass, but I'm just saying, be careful, don't do anything stupid, just take a look at the house. I'm just going to walk up and see what it looks like. There it is, the house from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. It's dark and it's lit up. But you can still see it.
What freaks me out about this footage is that from the house to the gate, it's an extremely long walk, and whoever this person was that I caught on camera had made that entire walk up to this point in the complete darkness. Like, I don't know if they were coming to shoot me or call the police or what, but it really freaks me out. If I wouldn't have had my night vision camera, I would have never seen him approaching, and who knows what would have or could have happened. But yeah, stay safe when you visit these locations, people. Always watch.
And there's a figure walking towards me, and that is very disheartening. And I'm gonna drive away now. Damn, that shit was scary. Holy holy shit. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching my adventure. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that shit to make sure that I can keep this going. And also, as always, stay spooky.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey guys, I'm just proud to announce real quickly that we just launched the official Paranormal Files web store. It's the first time I've ever sold merchandise for the show. We have stickers and t-shirts up for sale. Peyton actually hand drew the design for the t-shirts. We put it in the computer, digitized it, edited it in Photoshop, and it looks phenomenal. These are shirts that I would wear, you know, she would wear. I know a lot of people that are gonna like this stuff. So if you want to keep me going, if you want to keep the videos up, they're not expensive. It barely covers more than what it costs me to make the shirts. So go on to the website. I'm going to provide the link below. Buy a shirt. Get one for your mom for Christmas. Get one for your brother for Hanukkah. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. So we're really excited about that. Check it out and stay spooky. Stay spooky. Cause I got so sad and sadness, I don't know what to do.